North Dakota lawmakers continue their efforts to redistrict the state following census data showing population shifts from rural to urban areas and huge growth in the Bakken.
Reporter Maddie Biertempel has more on what lawmakers have proposed.
Lawmakers whose districts grew over the past decade shared map drafts for their region. Some of them, like in Fargo, would add a new district entirely, meaning rural districts could see some big changes in representation soon.
The connections and the chaos in trying to figure this, it really, what is a neighborhood, what isn't, it's a challenge.
The redistricting panel, made up of 14 Republicans and 2 Democrats, is aiming to keep the number of districts at 47 while shifting the shapes of the districts to each hold about 16,500 people. Minot Representative Randy Burkhardt proposed a map that largely keeps the districts the same, except for moving part of District 38 into District 5 to accommodate for growth.
The Minot footprint has grown by 60% in the last 10 years. And part of that, again, is the flood effect and the Bakken effect.
Williston Representative Brad Beckedal's area saw the largest growth in the country because of the oil boom. He says the growth of MHA Nation on the reservation of Fort Berthold could make House sub-districts in that area a real possibility, since the reservation would have about 50% of the population of the proposed district.
Reservation population currently is, under the new census, is 8,350 people. So that essentially would be its own sub-district if you just use the reservation boundaries. It fits exactly to be about 50%.
While those areas saw growth, 30 counties lost population, and what to do with those districts could be more difficult.
Every one of them is short 2,000 to 3,000 people. I mean, it has been a real challenge.
The last 2 redistricting meetings before lawmakers have to agree on a map are next week. After that, the entire legislature will meet in November to vote on it. Reporting in Bismarck for KX News, Maddie Biertempel.
Committee Chairman Bill Devlin says starting next week, lawmakers will begin to further consider what the rural districts should look like as long as there's mostly agreement with the urban areas.